Usually, I do not make this type of videos or this type of content, but this particular subject is one of the subjects I really want to add my voice to it, because it has to do with the Ghanaian lady and a woman, which is our mothers and our sisters. So I really want to add my voice to this conversation. Very good friend of mine who happens to be a foreigner but living in Ghana called me 3 days ago to tell me, have I seen a video of this Russian guy, circulating videos of our Ghanaian women online, especially Telegram. To my surprise, he went on to tell me that, there are a series of the videos on X, Facebook, and other social platforms. But then I had not seen the video, so I encouraged him to send the videos to me. Now, here's the thing. This guy is a Russian national who happens to come into the country, and allegedly I'm told that this guy is a con artist, So he's moving on the street of Accra with his Meta, Ray-Ban spectacles, with an AI camera, hidden in the spectacles or the glasses. He picks up this woman with just 2-3 lines, and I don't know if the videos are edited to portray to us that he spoke few words and the ladies jumped onto him or ran after him. But from the video, it looks like this guy is moving on the street of Accra, speaking to women who later went to his room or apartment. Personally, I don't have problem with the guy talking to these women and taking them to his apartment. I don't have problem with that. Yes, because these are two grown-ups or adults, who are having their conversation on what to do to themselves next. So that is none of my business. But my concern here is for him to use his AI camera to take videos of these women without their consent. That is where, not just me, that is where most Ghanaians have problem with, yes, because at the end of the day, these are people with families, with children, and some even, have husbands. So this is where the problem is. Now, Ghana is a free country, and Ghana, encourages foreigners to come into the country. As far as you are able to live in the country without breaking any rule or law, Ghana remains free to all and open to everybody. Now, for a foreigner to come into the country to take advantage of these women, I shouldn't even say advantage. Now, for foreigner to come into the country, to have interactions with people, especially women living in the country, to, take the women to your room and make videos of them without consent is a national problem. It's something that the government of Ghana needs to pay attention to it. This, something that should urge the police to go after this guy and arrest this guy. He picks up women, both married and single, and clearly these are women who are above 18 years. Like I said, there's no problem with that, because these are older women, like fully matured women that want to do whatsoever they want to do with their life. So that is not a problem. But my problem, or other concerned nationals, concerned Ghanaian locals problem, is that you record these women without their consent, and that is illegal in the country. That is illegal in the country, that the government of Ghana should go after this guy. Before I even go into details, now the world has moved in a way that just a simple sunglasses or AI glasses can do all these secret things. So now I'm technically trying to say that we need to be very careful when even we are talking to somebody that has glasses on, because you don't know, what is going to happen next. This situation or problem is actually eye-opening for people living in Ghana, not just Ghana, in all the African countries, third world countries, that now, if somebody has glasses on and is even speaking to you, you need to be very careful, because you don't know where the next camera could be hidden. Now, this goes to the many Ghanaians that are criticizing these women in the name of their being cheap. I don't think that if they truly knew that this guy was recording them, they were going to pay attention or follow, what the guy was doing. And genuinely, even those that even went to his place or his apartment, if they knew that this is what he was into, I don't think they were going to, end up doing what they did with him. And again, I'm not trying to justify, what went on, but I'm just trying to say that we need to also be considerate when it comes to be lambasting them. I understand that truly Ghanaian women, we have our standard and our value system. And for me, as somebody coming out from a home that we are trained, or we are, we of becoming responsible adults, I watch our sisters grow up in a way that, best fit our society. We also have to learn, so many ways that we do not become, just loose and open to everybody like that. Now, who is teaching these girls that if you meet a man today, you have to follow the man to his apartment? Who is teaching this young women in Ghana that because of thirst and hunger, if you should meet a colored person, any command he gives you, you have to follow? That is where I have problem with the value system and the inferiority complex. This is my situation that I picked up from this. Okay, most Ghanaian men are complaining that this same thing they did with the Russian guy, if it was them, they are not going to do that. So then it limits the conversation to because he's a foreigner or he's a colored person coming into the country. People are seeing that as an opportunity to, extort or get money from this person. So it still add up to the value system. And series of these videos I saw, I realized that this wasn't just Ghana, and I'm told it is alleged that it's been moving from, countries to another country, within the same African continent. It's been to Kenya, SA, and Ghana. I mean, from the videos I saw. So technically, this is clearly somebody that needs to be stopped immediately. This is something that we don't have to joke about. This is a situation that the whole continent to come together to arrest this guy, because he cannot do that. Okay, so are we saying that we can have the same African or black person go to Russia and do exact thing that this guy did in Ghana or is doing in Africa there? Is it possible? And again, we do not have problem with a white dating African or black person, because clearly we have black people also interested in dating white people. So that is not the conversation. The conversation here right now is the guy recording these women and leaking the videos without their consent. That is where the conversation. So imagine if the guy had not bring all these videos outside, we wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation, and this topic wouldn't be trending, because adults have the right to do whatsoever they want to do with their life, and we don't care about that. We don't care about that. But the problem here is that you make a video, a secret video of African women, then you leak it without their consent. That is something that we care most about. This current crop of women or generation at this particular time, in this world, is becoming problem. Like they say, we live our life recklessly and we don't care, so the men have their own problem and the women also have their own problem. But here's the thing: not because we are hungry or we are thirsty means we should just jump onto anybody that comes in, because this is the time that humans, or even both women and men, who do all kinds of things for money. Now, take a look at the videos I'm talking about.
Good, very good. What's your name?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You live here?
Yes.
I live here 2 days. Where are you going?
We're going back home.
Back home?
Yeah.
I would like to see you in the evening.
Maybe a SIM contact.
What's up?
Yeah.
Sorriso nasce flor, minha alma está no teu tambor. Vamos vir pro teu fervor, vamos vir pro teu fervor, vamos vir pro teu fervor.
You just watched the video. The one that really shook me was the one with the 2 children, the mother with 2 children. And look how fast the woman was moving to go to the guy's place. Look at how fast the woman went to the guy's place. And this is something that we cannot overlook. So what possibly could she be searching for? Was it a skin color? Was it money, or what? You have to tell me in the comment section. What is wrong with black women and African women these days? What is wrong? What is wrong with women, black women, and money these days? White and black. What is the problem now? Have we gotten too drunk and driven into money that we've lost track of who we are or where we came from or a history of how the world has transited, how we've moved from stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 to where we are now? Have we forgotten ourselves? If you have, then let's go back to history. We came from a continent that our mothers covered themselves all around. And for a man to even see a woman, the man needed to pay dowry before he got access to a woman. Today, what is happening? From the video you saw, 2 children and a mother, and see how quickly the mother moved to meet the man. Later, this is the problem. This is what we are talking about. How can we come together as a country or continent to solve this crisis? Because it is becoming unbecoming. And as a matter of fact, we cannot overlook situations like this. Now, before I conclude this video, the way for us as black people or African coming from Africa is to go back to our old value system, to go back to the way that best suits us back then, the ways that we honor our women, the ways that we appreciated these women. Parents should learn how to train their children, because it looks like we are lacking the training that our mothers, our great grandmothers and grandparents gave us. Then we've lost the touch now. So if you are a man and you have ladies or girl children, you need to focus on their upbringing. You need to teach them on how they can grow their, their low self-esteem, their values. You have to enrich the culture for them to have that interest, because clearly there is no way, it's unacceptable and inappropriate for you to meet somebody today. You follow the person, you don't even have no clue of who this person is. And it shouldn't happen that way. So if it's the culture that we've forgotten where we are coming from, our way of life, our value system, then we should go back, because we are in times that people will do all kinds of things for money. And again, let's not forget or lose touch of technology, how advanced the world has become now. So we need to be very careful in teaching our young girls and our young boys our way of life, how they should grow into becoming responsible adults that will best suit the society these days. If you happen to come across the channel today, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for more updates and for more trending stories in Ghana. My name is NanaPrempeh, and I will see you in my next episode.